Assalamu alaikum students. My name is Saqib Naveed Khan and I am serving in Divisional Public School as a subject specialist in English.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful and beneficent. So, student, I welcome you again in our next topic. And today, student, the topic which we are going to discuss, I would like to say, students, that this is a very important topic for my 8th class students. So, I want you to listen this carefully. And after that, if you have any problem or any query, obviously you can discuss in our WhatsApp group. So students, the topic which we are going to discuss today is about adverbs. Today we will discuss about that what are an adverbs, what are the function of adverbs, and how it works, and what are the kinds of adverb. So these are our today's task which we will discuss. Students, here our today's objectives, that by the end of working on the lesson you will be able to identify the role of an adverb in a sentence, first thing. After that, identify the kinds of adverbs. First, the adverb of manner, the adverb of place, the adverb of time, adverb of frequency, and adverb of degree. So students, these are the kinds of adverbs which we will discuss one by one, and after that we will discuss that what are the function of these whole adverbs and the kinds of adverbs. So these are, students, our today's objective. Students, I would like to say that student, keep this thing in your mind, that in the parts of speech adverb plays an important role. So let us see, and now we will discuss that what its role and what are the kinds of an adverb and how it works. So first, students, we will discuss about adverb. So students, keep this thing in your mind, that adverb modifies verb by giving us the following information. So what type of information adverb gave us? Like, first, how the action occurs. This is the first quality. You can say that the quality of adverb is that adverb tell us that how the action occurs, where the action occurs, how many times the action occurs, at which time the action occurs, and the intensity of action. Got my point? Good. So student, actually you can say, in simple words, you can say that adverb actually modifies verb by giving us that how the action occurs, where the action occurs, how many times, at which time, and the intensity of action. So this is, you can say that the qualities of adverb, that what are an adverb and what are the qualities of adverb. Got my point? Okay, very good. So here, as you can see that student, adverb actually describe in different ways. You can say that first, you can say that an adverb can describe a verb. So here, as you can see, the example is written in front of you in this slide. Now listen this very carefully, students. She runs quickly. Now in this sentence, as you can see that the verb is runs and the adverb is quickly. Now first quality of adverb, you can say that adverb can describe a verb. So here the word quickly is actually describing a verb runs. So this is the quality, or you can say that one of the function of adverb, that adverb can describe a verb. Good? Got my point? Okay, very good. The next thing is that student, you can also say that verb can also describe an adjective. First, what we learn, that adverb can also describe a verb, and adverb can also describe an adjective. For example, here is example, as you can see in your slide, in this slide, she is so beautiful. Now in this sentence, again you can see that the word so is actually describing the word beautiful, adjective. So this is the quality of adverb, that adverb can describe a verb, and after that it can also describe an adjective. The next, an adverb can describe an other adverb. Now this is an other function, or you can say the quality of adverb. The adverb can also describe another adverb. For example, here is one example written in front of you. As you can see that she smokes very rarely. Now here the word very is actually describing the word rarely. So one adverb is describing an other adverb. So this is the quality of another quality, or you can say another function of adverb, that adverb can also describe another adverb. Got my point? Okay, very good. Now here the last point, that adverb can also describe an entire sentence. Now keep this thing, student, in your mind. First we have learned that adverb can describe verb, it can describe adjective, it can describe adverb, and even the adverb can also describe an entire and the whole sentence. So here, as you can see that the sentence is written in front of you, obviously you don't have to come. Now here the word obviously is actually describing the whole sentence. So these are, you can say that, students, some of the qualities of adverb, the adverb or the functions of adverb, the how adverb can work, and what are the function of adverbs. I hope student, now you can easily understand that what are an adverbs and how it works. Okay, good. So now students, we will discuss the types, or you can say the kinds of adverbs. So students, adverbs are categorized on the basis of its information it gives into the following categories. So the first category, or the first kind, or the type of adverb is adverb of manner. After that, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of frequency, and adverbs of degree. So these are the kinds of adverb, and now one by one we will discuss these kinds, that what are these kinds and what are the function of these kinds. So first student, we will discuss the first kind, and we will discuss about the adverb of manner. So what are adverb of manner, and what are the qualities, what are the function of adverb of manner. So I hope students, you can a little bit understand through the word of manner. It means that in such type of kind, such type of thing of manner is discussing about, you can say that. So now we will discuss it. So here, as you can see that, student, in this slide, that these adverbs tell us that in which manner the action occurs, or how the action occurs, or occurred, or will occur. So in simple words, students, you can say that adverbs of manner are those adverbs which tell us that in which manner or in which attitude the action occurs, or occurred, or will occur. So here are some examples, student, for your understanding, so you can easily understand what is the adverbs of manner. So the first sentence, she speaks loudly. Now as you can see that the highlighted word loudly, now this word loudly is actually describing the manner of the sentence, that how she speaks. So how she speaks loudly. So this is the manner, what type of action she was doing, or she is doing. So this is one of the quality of adverb of manner, that adverb of manner is actually tell us that in which manner the action occurs, like she speaks loudly. Now the word loudly adverb is working as adverb of manner, and it tells us how she speaks. Got my point? Okay, very good. After that, the next sentence, students, he was driving slowly. Now I hope now you can easily understand this sentence, that in this sentence, How was he driving? What was the function? He was driving slowly. So this, again, the highlighted word slowly is actually describing the whole sentence, that in what manner he was describing. So he was driving slowly, he was driving slowly. So this is, you can say that again, in this sentence, manner is showing in simple way that how he was driving. Got my point? Okay. Now the next sentence, you replied correctly. Again, the highlighted word is again tell us the manner, and the manner was correctly. So this is the quality of, you can say that verb of manner. Again, another sentence, he runs fast. So again, fast is tell us about the manner, that how he runs fast. And the last sentence, they solved the problem easily. Again, the word easily is actually describe the manner of a sentence, that how they solve the problem, they solve the problem easily. So through this, I hope students now you can easily understand that what are adverbs of manner and how it works. So as you can see that in all these 5 sentences, the words adverb actually shows the word are actually showing the how the action occur, and this is one of the quality of adverb and adverb of manner. Got my point? Okay, good. Now students, we will jump to our next kind, and that is the adverbs of place. Now I hope students that through the word of place you can easily understand that what type of thing now we are going to discuss in this kind of adverb. So here in this slide, as you can see in front of you, that adverb of place tells us about the place of action, or where the action occurred or will occur. Got my point? Now I hope you can easily understand that actually he is telling us that adverb of place tell us the place. Now in this kind of adverb of place, in simple words students, you can say that adverbs of place are actually tell us about the area, about the place where the action occurs, or where the action occurred, or where it will occur. So this is the kind of adverb, and it is adverb of place. For example, here you can see examples in front of you, like here, there, near, somewhere, outside, ahead, on the top, at some place. Now as you can see that these words are actually describing the place or where the action will occur. Now here are example. I hope now you can, through the example, you can easily understand, or even if you have a query, your query will also sort out through these examples. Now first, don't look away when I am talking to you. Now again, as you can see students, that the highlighted word is actually describing us a place, that how it action occurs, where the place of the action occurs. Again, in the second sentence, he had thrown balls of crumpled paper everywhere. Now again, the highlighted word everywhere, as you can see that this highlighted word everywhere is describing the sentence plus where the place the action is occurred. He had thrown balls of crumpled paper everywhere. So this actually, the word students everywhere is tell us about the place, or you can say an area. So this is one of the best example of adverb of place. And the last sentence, he will come here. Now again, the highlighted word here is telling us about the place. So this is a simple definition, and through this simple example, I hope that now you can understand that what are the adverbs of place and how it works. Got my point? Okay, very good. Now students, the first, before we jump to our this next slide, first we discussed about the adverb, that what are adverb, after that the kinds of adverb, the first adverb of manner, after that adverb of place, and now this is our next slide and the next kind of adverb, and that is adverbs of time. So I hope again the word time, now you can easily understand that in this such type of adverb time is discussing about, and I hope now you can easily understand. So let's read these sentences and the head definition of adverb of time. These adverbs tell us about the time of action. So this is the thing which I am talking about, that obviously now you can easily understandable thing that adverb of time is actually tell us about the time of action, that which time the action occurs. In the first sentence we discuss about how the action occur. It means the adverb of manner. After that, adverb of place, that area will discuss. Now that time, now we are discussing about the time, that at which time the action is occur. For example, the words now, then, soon, tomorrow, yesterday, today, tonight, again, early. Now these are the adverbs which are used as an action, and these are talking about the time. Here are again some example for your understanding, students. I will buy a computer tomorrow. Now this highlighted word tomorrow is actually telling us about the time, that when the action adverb time, when the action and when the activity will occur. So this tomorrow is actually you can say that it is it actually giving us adverbs of time. This is a simple example of adverb of time, that it means that he will buy a computer, but he will buy a computer tomorrow. So the word highlighted word tomorrow is actually talking about a time, that at which time he will buy a computer. He will buy a computer tomorrow. Got my point? Okay, the next sentence, the guest came yesterday. Again the word yesterday, the highlighted word yesterday, is telling us about the time of the arrival of guests, that when they will come. So this is again the best example of adverbs of time. And the last example, students, do it now. Simple sentence, and now you can see that the word now is actually telling us about the time, that he is actually giving someone an order that do this word, do it now. So this word now is again actually telling us about the time. Got my point, students? I hope now you can easily understand about the adverbs of time, that what are the verb of time and how it works, and how it works in a simple sentences. Okay, students. Now our next kind of adverb is adverbs of frequency. So students, adverbs of frequency actually tell us how many times, I again repeat this word, how many times the action occurs or occurred or will occur. So frequency actually telling us that how many times the action will occur. For example, here are some words which are giving you presenting you in this slide as an example. For example, daily, sometimes, seldom, usually, frequently, always, ever, generally, rarely, monthly, and yearly. Now students, as you can see that these words are actually telling us about how many times the action will occur. Now these words are actually giving us some symbol. So here are example, and I hope through this example you can easily understand. The first example, she never watched television in her free time. He goes to school daily. He is always late for school. Now as you can see in the first sentence, the word highlighted word never is actually telling us the state of the whole sentence and frequency of the whole sentence, that she never, if we talk about times, that how many times she never, now it's telling us she never watches the television in her free time. Again in the second sentence, he goes to school daily. So again, how many times that he daily is actually, this highlighted word is actually presenting us as an adverb of frequency and telling us the whole quality of a sentence, that it is the sentence of adverb of frequency. And the last is, he is always late for school. So again the highlighted word is actually noticing, or you can say that that highlight the whole sentence, and that is talking about the adverbs of frequency. Got my point, students? Now I hope you can easily understand, and one by one you can easily understand the function of the kinds of adverb. First we discuss about adverb of manner, then adverb of place, after that adverb of time, and now adverb of frequency. And the next slide, as you can see that now what are adverbs of degree. Now this is another kind of adverbs of degree. So students, they lend strength. Now this is the definition of adverbs of degree, that they lend strength or weakness to the adverb or adjective which they modify. So this is the quality of adverb of degree. The adverb of degree actually lend the strength or weakness to the adverbs adjective which actually they modify. And the words such as very, to, almost, enough, entirely, really, only, quite are some of the adverbs of degree. So here is example that it talking about a degree. So in through this example, I hope that you can easily understand. I am too tired to go out now. And the next sentence, she almost lost the child in crowd. Now I hope that now, as you can see students, that all two highlighted word in the first sentence, the word to is again talking about the degree, and then almost, she almost lost the child in crowd. Now word almost is actually telling us the strength of adverb and adjective which they modify. So this is the degree in these sentences, and this is one of the best kind, or you can say that kind of adverb, and that is a adverb of degree. Understand? Okay, very good. Now students, we will discuss about another you can say that sub kind of this, and that is a comparative degree. Now I hope through this word comparative you can little bit understand that in such type of adverb there will be some comparison. Are you getting my point through the word comparative? Okay, good. Now we will read the definition so you can easily understand. Now here, as you can see, comparative means comparing something to something else. This is the thing, student, which I was talking about, that this comparative adverb in the I hope that now you can easily understand that in such type of word there will be a comparison between something or to something else. Here in the next line, comparative adverbs show us which action or state is better, worse, stronger or weaker. For examples, more, less, better, worse, faster, slower, farther are some of the examples of comparative degree. Now if some students also feel some confusion, so I hope through these two sentences you can easily understand that how comparative adverbs work. Ali works out more seriously than Tessin. Now students, as you can see that there is a comparison between the work of Ali and the work of Tessin. And as you can see in this slide, the highlighted word more is actually present these two different categories, and actually these two categories are comparing to each other. Now I again repeat the word that Ali works out more seriously than Tessin. It means that both are working. Ali is also working and Tessin is also working, and there is a comparison. And how it comparison? I had compared that Ali works out more, so that it means that Ali is more serious and more dedicated to his work as compared to Tessin. So this is the quality of comparative adverb, that word adverbs, these such type of adverb are actually compared to different you can say that to different words, to different sentences like this. After that, in the next sentence, you are better than this. Now again the highlighted word better is actually comparing the two words, and this through first the you and then this. So this is the quality of the comparative adverbs Are you getting my point, students? Okay, good. Now the thing is, in simple words, you can say that these are talking about comparison. After that, students, our next kind, or you can say that adverb, is the superlative adverbs. Superlative, I hope through the word of super you can easily understand that it means there are some talking about some superior things. Now in this slides, as you can see that superlative means of the highest degree. Got my point? The highest degree, you can say that. First is again that first positive in simple words, then after that comparative in the previous line. Now superlative degree, it means the highest degree. Superlative adverb show us which action or state is the best, the strongest, and so forth. For example, best, most, least, worst, strongest, fastest. Now these are some examples of the superlative adverb. Now here the example sentences: he knows best. It was the most boring experience. Now in the first sentence, again, as you can see that the best is the word is actually describing the whole sentence, and this adverb is a superlative adverb, that he knows the best. It means that he is knowing some of the best, which is outstanding, and no one is greater or super or best or more gooder than the best. So this is the first sentence. Best is actually highlighted as a superlative adverb. After that, in the second sentence, it was the most boring experience. Again, the word most, the highlighted word, the colored word most, is actually describing the experience of a person, you can say that, or someone, that it was the most boring experience, the experience of a person, that it, according to his or according to him, according to her, the experience, whatever he experienced, and it was the most boring. So it means that it is the strongest degree or superlative degree of adverb, and that is a superlative adverbs, in which the superlative or the highest degree is discussed, and superlative adverbs show us which action or state is the best, strongest, and so forth. Are you getting my point, students? I hope now you can easily understand one by one through these how these kinds works out. Okay, good. So now before in this slide, we jump to in this slide recapitulation, and I hope, students, that after listening this topic you are able to understand, student, first thing, what are adverb and how it works, what are the definition of adverb. First we'll discuss. After that we discuss about the kinds of adverbs. First, the adverb of manner, that, and in this kind we discuss about the how the action occurs. After that, adverb of time. Now adverb of time, we discuss about the time when the action occurs. Then after that adverb of place, in which we had discussed that in which we have discussed about the place, that where the action occurs. And after that, frequency, that how many times the action occurs. Then adverb of degree, and after that comparative degree. And what is the comparative degree? That comparative, in this comparative degree you can say that there is a comparison between the two different objects, subject, objects, or sentences, you can also say that. And in the superlative degree, we discuss about the highest position of adverb. So student, this is all about our today's topic. I hope that you now easily understand the function of adverbs and the kind of adverb. First, adverb of manner, adverb of time, adverb of place, adverb of frequency, adverb of degree, adverb, and then after that comparative degree and superlative degree. And I hope now you can easily find out the difference between these sentences, and I want you to also, students, as a homework, I want you to make sentences of these different kinds, so you can easily, and through the practice you can easily understand the difference between the all kinds of adverb. And in the end, students, I just want to say again that after listening this topic, again, if you feel any confusion, if any problem or any query, you know that we also have our WhatsApp groups of each class, and I want my 8th class students that if you feel even after listening this topic again, if you feel any problem or any query, or you can ask your relevant question related to this topic through from your English teacher. Best of luck, I must say, and I hope that now after listening this topic your different queries or problem which you had in your mind, that will be solved. So thank you so much, and God be with you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.